What happens when you think about someone too much? I mean, how does it affect the law of attraction? How does it affect your ability to build a deep, more interactive relationship with that person? Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, miracle mentor and alchemy life coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we're always flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. You know, high flyers, you only use about 8% of your consciousness. The rest is subconscious. 92% is what you use for experiencing reality. So if the 92%, the subconscious mind, is what you mostly experience reality with, then it only makes sense that you put your energy and effort into that 92%. I want to invite you to visit us at miraclehypnosisonline.com. When you visit that site, you're going to get 7 days absolutely free to try it out. We're adding about one or two new programs every single month. These are the creme de la creme, the top line programs for helping you take mastery over your subconscious mind and have a better connection to the infinite field of potential, thus manifest what you desire with greater ease. It's a lot easier. miraclehypnosisonline.com. 7 days free. Give it a try. Okay, what happens when you think about someone too much? You surrender your power. You see, some people they're of the opinion that if you want to attract someone or even something into your life, you just got to think about it morning, noon, and night. You got to drive yourself absolutely bat crazy. Okay. Was going to say something else, but I didn't. You don't have to do that. As a matter of fact, that isn't healthy. That leads to negative obsession. And negative obsession leads to negative trance. And so you put yourself into a trance where you are connected to this other person's vibrations and their energy and their thoughts and their feelings, and you have completely surrendered your own vibration, your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own reality. What happens, high flyers, is that if you are thinking about someone too much, then you begin to sense their feelings. I have clients call me up. Oh, I know she's thinking about me. I can feel her thinking about me. She's wondering what I'm doing now. He's wondering if I'm going to call him. And I go, why are you focused on this? Isn't this about your journey? Isn't this about you clearing yourself of the negative energy? Isn't this about you changing the reality that you had that created the breakup in the beginning? And this can also happen with a stranger. It can happen with your boss at work. It can happen in a number of different ways. But you begin to sense their feelings and their energy. And if they've got some negative energy, if they're going through some stuff, okay, they're going to shed their stuff onto you because you're sitting there wide open, receiving it, pulling it in. You're actually pulling it in into your energy field, and it's affecting how you think and how you feel, and it takes you off your game. So the great quarterback Tom Brady, when he's playing against Aaron Rodgers for the Green Bay Packers, do you think he's thinking about what Aaron Rodgers is thinking about? Or do you think he's simply focused on what he has to do to have his best game, to be the highest version of himself? I mean, the answer is obvious. So some people will say, but Robert, Aren't I more tuned into them now? Yes, you are. You are tuned into them. You're tapping into their energy. You're tapping into their emotions. You're tapping into their feelings, and you have ignored yourself. But you're not in alignment with their dreams and their goals and what they desire. And it's one thing to be tapped into their frequency, to be receiving their signal. It's quite another to be in harmonious alignment. That happens when you say, hey, I've got to work here. This is where I've got to work. I've got to change my beliefs here. I've got to change my thought process. I've got to change my emotional state. And when you begin to do that, you begin to see extraordinary results. I mean, astonishing results in manifesting relationships, friendships, business partnerships, all kinds of things. I think high flyers, the biggest part of this is that you lose touch with the reality that all manifesting starts and comes from within. As you transform to the highest version of yourself, your vibration becomes more magnetic, more attractive, and you start to move into alignment with the individual that you're thinking about all the time rather than obsession. Plus, when you are thinking about them around the clock, you allow their lower vibration, their lower frequency to start having an impact on your life, your daily life. And then you become confused. You start wondering, what should I do next? Well, they feel this way, but I feel this way, and I'm not sure where to go with my life. You see, when you're manifesting, you know exactly where to go. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what steps to take because the universe is guiding you. Your higher self is leading the way. You're not being led by obsession and trance, by your connection to someone else and their emotions and their feelings and their confusion. Now, if you've gone through a breakup and they broke up with you, they're going through something. Do you really want to pull that something in on yourself? It only pushes you further and further away. So, high flyers, you could find your own thoughts changing and thus actually disengage from alignment. Think about it. Perhaps the two of you were not that far out of alignment, just enough to cause a rift or a breakup. But now you've been thinking about them so much, their negative energy has been impaled into you. You've been sending your negative energy and fears and doubts into them because you're worried about all kinds of stuff. So there's all kinds of negativity in the relationship, and now you're just totally out of alignment. There's just no alignment at all. So high flyers, the essence of the message is focus on yourself. And you have 5 different directions that you should write down. And you should ask yourself, what am I going to do in each one of these sections? Where am I going to spend time to take each one of these sections and level it up, to take it to a higher level of consciousness? So we can start with spiritual. Oh, Robert, I'm not a spiritual being. Of course you are. You're in a spiritual world. You're in a spiritual dimension. It may be physical, but it's still spiritual. I didn't say religious, but I'm not against religion, but I didn't say religious. I said spiritual. So focus on your spiritual self. What is that all about? What about your deep emotional self, your intuitive self? What are you doing to enhance that? What about your energy? How are you increasing your power and your energy and your passion for your dreams and goals every day. Next, what about your physical body? What about your finances? And lastly, what about your intellectual self? The area of you that deals with learning new intellectual pursuits. You have 5 areas of your life that you can focus on a regular basis. You can put more energy into yourself. And if you'll do that, you're going to be absolutely shocked that thinking about yourself is a win-win situation. It's a win for you. It's a win for the people around you. Have a great day. And here's some other videos to help you on your journey.